From a drive-in movie classic to a spooky corn maze and a helicopter candy drop, there's plenty to do this weekend at Thompson Farm to wrap up your Spooktober. That's where we find ABC 15's Amanda Kinzith. Good morning, Amanda.
Good morning. Yeah, you guys are going all out this weekend. I mean, this weekend is your last weekend open for the fall season, and wow, you have a lot going on.
We do have a lot going on. 4 events, 3 days. You know, we've never had 4 events in 3 days, so we're super excited about that. Of course, tonight we've got our Flashlight Fridays event where you can come in, bring your blankets, chairs, watch Hocus Pocus, play in the play area, explore the corn maze. You can do all that tonight. And then, of course, we have our drive-in movie. I do expect by noon today that to be sold out. It is a very popular showing, so get those tickets online. But yeah, the weekend.
That's for Hocus Pocus too, the drive-in.
It is.
Yep.
We show Hocus Pocus on 2 different screens. We're busy around here.
Yes, and that's just tonight.
That's just tonight.
Looking ahead to tomorrow.
Tomorrow, of course, the helicopters roll in. So we're open 10 to 6 with our corn maze, play area with over 20 activities, animal feedings, hay wagon rides, all the things that we always have. But we're also bringing in a helicopter at 4 p.m. because that's how we trick or treat. We drop 15,000 pieces of candy out of a helicopter, and then it's kind of a throw off of our Easter event. After the helicopter clears, you know, the kids enjoy seeing them. And then once the helicopter clears, then we have the kids divided up by age groups, and then they get to go out and get their candy, and then they get to come back out and play for 2 more hours. So that's Saturday.
That has to be the coolest. Is this the first Halloween you guys have done that, or did you do that last Halloween?
So we actually started that during COVID. Because
I remember the Easter drop. But
yes, so we've done the Easter egg drop for a while. But during COVID, you know, we didn't want to get rid of the candy, but we tried to cut down on the interaction. So Scott and I were brainstorming and like, what are we going to do? We can't, you know, do away with candy for the kids.
Right.
I mean, that's part of Halloween, right? So we decided, well, why not bring in the helicopter and drop out pumpkin seeds, which has candy on.
I love it.
Yeah.
I mean, just the visual of all the candy dropping. I mean, for us it's cool, but like for kids, we're like, it's the greatest thing in the world, and it's falling from the sky.
Exactly, and this year is really exciting. One of our kids actually is working on her pilot's license. She's probably not going to be happy that I mentioned this, but she's actually going to be the one throwing out the candy this year, so it's super special that she's going to be in there doing that. And then, you know, Sunday's another big day.
Yeah, and we'll talk more about Sunday coming up a little later, but it's a brand new thing.
All righty, that sounds like a great time. Thank you, Amanda. We have a link on how you can secure your tickets over on WPDE.com. From a drive-in movie classic to a spooky corn maze to a helicopter candy drop, there's plenty to do this weekend at Thompson Farm to wrap up your Spooktober. That's where we find ABC 15's Amanda Kinzith.
Yes, and oh my gosh, we're in a brand new corn pit.
I am not going to do that. I didn't really think the heels before getting in a corn pit, so I'm not going to do what you just did.
But this is so fun, and this is always, I mean, instead of a sandbox, it's a corn box, and it's so fun for the kids to sit down and play. And also, you have a ton of pumpkins because this is the time to get them if you don't have them already.
It is. You know, every week Scott and I bring them in weekly. So, unfortunately, here, this close to the coast with the heat and the soil is kind of a lethal combination for any kind of fruit. So, you can't really grow them in the capacity or the size that we need. So, we bring them in weekly. We just brought in a fresh load this week. But, yeah, we have a huge pumpkin sale. You know, yesterday was National Pumpkin Day.
Yes.
So, all pumpkins are buy one, get one free this weekend for anybody that comes to the farm.
Awesome. And then on Sunday, I want to talk about this brand new thing that you guys are doing.
I'm so excited about this event. So it actually was supposed to be at the front end of our season. We were actually supposed to kick off the season with Dino Day. Unfortunately, the company had a death in the family. We had to reschedule, obviously. So we said, well, why not end with it? So we've never had 4 events in one weekend, especially on our busiest weekend. So we're super excited. But Dino Day is coming to Thompson Farm on Sunday. We're open 10 to 6, but very important. We have 7-foot tall, 10-foot long T-Rex. He's interactive. His name's Rory, and all of his dinosaur buddies. They're only going to be here between 12 and 2:30. So if you're coming, get here early so that you can see the dinosaurs, get to take pictures with them. They do a fossil show and all the things. So super excited about this day. You know, I think it's going to be a hit. The weather's going to be perfect.
Yes.
So,
and who doesn't love dinosaurs on the farm? The other animals are going to be like, what? And you got to check out the corn pit, too. Oh, I totally. There we go.
There we go. Thank you, Amanda. We'll have a link on how you can secure your tickets over on WPDE.com.
From a drive-in movie classic to spooky corn mazes and helicopter candy drop, there is plenty to do this weekend at Thompson Farm to wrap up your Spooktember.
That's right, and that's where we find ABC 15's Amanda Kinseth. Amanda, we hear there's something for all ages.
There are, and especially kids and big kids like me, you guys have so many new things, including bubbles! Oh my gosh, I did it!
I told you could do it.
Oh my gosh, what is it about bubbles? They're just amazing.
You know what? We have had all ages at the station. You know, every year we add stuff. And this was something that, you know, I actually saw a smaller version of it. And I told Scott, you know, I think it'd be really cool to make it bigger. So, of course, he brings all of these crazy visions to life for me. He's like, send me a picture and I'll do the rest. So he did. And this has been such a hit, all ages, because, you know, we do our field trip programs through the week, but we also have some senior centers come out and enjoy the day. And I tell you what, we've had, you know, from 2 years old to actually a 93-year-old woman was out here the other day with a group and having the best time of her life. So, all ages.
Yes, I love it. I mean, bubbles, seriously, like, they are amazing, especially this big. Like, this far exceeds the little ones that we have at home that you blow through. So.
Right. Yes. The kids, I mean, the adults, the parents, everybody, you look back here and it's funny. I mean, there's just bubbles everywhere while we're open. So, it's been a huge hit, and, you know, we're just glad that everybody's enjoyed it.
Absolutely. And the big weekend for you guys. The last weekend you're open. You've got 4 events going on tonight, tomorrow, and then Dino Day on Sunday. So just a lot happening right here, including bubbles. I'm going to be here all morning.
Now, thank you, Amanda, and we have a link on how you can secure your ticket on WPDE.com.
From a drive-in movie classic to a spooky corn maze and a helicopter candy drop, there's plenty to do this weekend at Thompson Farm to wrap up your Spooktober.
That's where we find ABC 15's Amanda Kinseth. Now, Amanda, we hear there's something for all ages.
There is, and this is just hilarious. Oh my gosh, you guys have this brand new feeding section for your animals, and it is so super cute.
Isn't it cute? They absolutely love it, and now you're going to hear all of them in the background because it is feeding time. So, you know, they're a little jealous of our friends that are getting an early snack before them.
I know. Well, it was funny. It was like, you know, just one of them found out over here, like, oh, there's some breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're all kind of getting word. But this is great for, you know, especially for kids to be able to come do this. And then for parents or grandparents to experience it through their kids' eyes. I think that's one of the coolest things now about being, you know, a parent, is to see the kids when they, you know, meet the animals and get to feed them or get to play in the corn box or do all these fun things. And, you know, it's so fun to watch.
It is. It's all about making memories. And, you know, all of our attractions, I mean, you know, we really try to think of things that where adults and parents can engage with the kids. You know, not just let the kids go do their thing, but actually make memories with them. You know, adults, children, it doesn't matter. I mean, they love feeding the animals. They love the hay wagon rides. You know, they always love those activities. And all of the animals that you do get to feed here only have one row of teeth, so they can't hurt you. They're just going to slobber on you. We have lots of sanitizer for that. But, you know, honestly, all ages really enjoys it. And, of course, you hear Dixie in the background. She's our guardian dog, and she does not like the camera out here.
All right, we're leaving. Bye. fine. We get the idea. But, you know, 4 events this weekend, really going out with a shebang for the fall season, and lots of fun to be had. And lots of food to eat, too, huh?
I love it.
Very cool. Now you can find how you can secure your ticket on WPDE.com.